Hey everyone, a little bit later than usual. We are back with your daily productivity podcast, More Than Just Task Management. My name is Anna Angelova. I am a business coach and consultant specializing in goal setting, productivity, and personal development. And as always, I have my co-host with me, Joris Minsvant. Hey, Joris.
Hey Anna, hey everyone. Apologies, I'm having issues with my headset. Hopefully you can hear me well. Yeah, we're here once again, and we have 2 sunny days in a row. Wow, I'm really impressed. We're here to talk to you about today something very transformerly or transformable for your productivity, and this is evening habits. How you end your day directly impacts how you start your next day. And we're going to cover a few powerful habits that will help you set your next day by ending your evening properly.
That's right, actually. How you set your day really matters. And I know that a lot of people focus on morning routines, and well, morning routines are really important. And I know we will tackle this in a future episode. How you approach your evening matters a lot. Like the two are actually connected, and uh, for optimal productivity, for optimal efficiency, you want to have both. But before we dive into the conversation, I think we owe our listeners and viewers an update from yesterday. So we talked about using the 5-minute rule, right?
Mhm.
And I was talking about my workout routine, and I didn't do it. So I didn't do the workout routine, but I actually used the 5-minute rule for a document I had to prepare. So I have a meeting today at 1 p.m. and I had to prepare a document for this meeting. And I was procrastinating this and didn't feel like doing it in the morning. Even grabbed my phone and like did a crossword or something. No, the spelling bee thing. And then at some point, like after lunch, I'm like, you know what? Sit down, start it, and do it. And we talked about 5 minutes, right? So I sat down and actually I was done in less than 30 minutes. I was done. Like the whole thing was ready, and I have everything I need for the meeting today. So it really helped. It really helped with my document.
You're much better than I am. I got caught into my day, which was a day from hell, and I did not do my taxes. So I promise everyone today that I will finish my taxes if I have to stay up until 2 a.m. tomorrow morning before we talk. We talk at 7 a.m. Saturday, but I will do it today.
Yeah. So this was our update from yesterday. We are human beings, and it happens, right? And then the thing is that get better, a little bit better every day. And one way
Mhm.
you can do better every day is like today compared to yesterday is with the evening routines. But before we actually dive into some specific ideas of what you can do to help you in the evening, uh, it's like I always find it useful to understand why things matter. Like why are they so important? And I'm actually wondering, Joris, like have you noticed, like from your perspective, what does like having a solid evening routine, what does it do for you?
The evening routines.
Yeah, having a solid evening routine, what does it do for you?
It number one, it allows me to sleep better because I don't have to worry about the next day. Um, the other thing is it doesn't. I wake up de-stressed. I wake up with the mental clarity. I know exactly what I'm doing today. So I don't have to wake up in a panic that, oh, wow, I need to now, I don't know what I'm doing today. Oh my God, do I have to do this? Which one is the priority? So the evening routine gives, like I said, gives you both mental clarity to sleep well and wake up without stress. To me, what helps me with.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. Actually, it really helps with like it kind of allows your brain to shut down and not stay in work mode all the time, because like an evening routine helps you put things into um like put an end, right, in a way, like you close it and that's it. Like you know that tomorrow you open again and it's okay. Like your brain can rejuvenate like your body, everything, like you can relax and just have a restful night and a productive morning the next day. So,
and studies actually show that you get your sleep quality improves if you have your workday ends with a clear sense of completion. That means you're not, like I said, you're not tossing and turning all night thinking about what you didn't do today or what you have to do tomorrow. Like you said, you didn't do the 5 minutes, but then you spent the 5-minute routine, but then you followed later. So those things lingering really, really affect. They stay in the back of our minds and they affect our quality of sleep. So it really, to get a good sleep, it really, you need to close your day like properly.
Yeah, and when you think about sleep, like it's not just about productivity and like for us being better business owners and leaders and all these kind of things. It's also like it's health, right? Like it's our own mental health, physical health, everything. So a lot of benefits, and like you said, studies show how helpful it is. So let's actually dive into some of the things that we can do to close the day.
All right, let's do it. First, it's called the daily wrap up, 5-minute review. Take 5 minutes at the end of the day to end your work day, whether it's whatever time of the day in the evening or afternoon your ends, and review what you accomplished. Like yesterday, I know what you didn't accomplish. Like yesterday, I didn't do my taxes, so I have to do the taxes today. So I've allotted some time today for do my taxes. And look at your to-do list. Check off what you've done, what you haven't done, right? If something didn't get finished, move it to tomorrow's list. The idea is to put this, put the structure in your mind, that your brain knows what you did today, what you didn't do, what you need to do tomorrow.
Mhm. And
Again, 5 minutes. Right?
Yeah, for 5 minutes, and like this small habit, it actually gives you a sense of closure, and that's why like, with Plandor, with the app, we are in the process of creating for for productivity. This is one of the things we have there, right? Like at the end of the day, what did you do? Check it off. Okay, the rest, like, do you move it to tomorrow? Do you move it to next week? Like, what are you doing with it? And yeah, absolutely.
The next one is to plan what for tomorrow. Write down 3 priorities for tomorrow that are the tasks that you need to get done. Remember, we talked about 80-20 rules. What are the top 3 priorities for tomorrow that will move the needle for you? Once you write them down, that gives your brain clarity that you know exactly what you need to do tomorrow.
And the key for this one is actually to be specific as well, right? And I've actually heard this as right top 6. So whether it's like top 3, top 6, top 1, whatever, like it's up to you. Like don't get caught into, oh, do I have 3 things or 5 things? And be specific, like, and really think about, okay, what's the, and we talked about the one thing question, like, what's the one thing that if I do, my whole day would be amazing, right? Like, so put this one first and then the next one, and then like really order them with priority, and also be specific. Like instead of saying, like work on marketing, be specific. Prepare the email campaign to promote this product next week, right? Like really be specific, because when you are specific, you actually know like the next day when it's time to do the thing that you have on your list, you know what it is. Like if you have just work on marketing, you can feel a little bit lost and overwhelmed with like what does it mean, right? But when you are specific, saying that okay, work on the email campaign to promote this product for next week, you know what you need to work on.
Absolutely. The next one is more of like a physical thing. It's clean and reset your workspace. Whether you have an office or it's your office at home, before you end your day, tidy up your workspace. They say clutter, a messy desk creates a morning clutter, mental clutter. So when you come first thing in the morning, you want to start your work and your desk is messy, you're not, it doesn't give you that fresh start that you need. Just tidy up things, maybe even close the laptops, move things around, make sure there are no pens or anything, scrap papers lying around, and that will give you a nice start for the day, the next day.
To this one, I'd actually add a little bit of a digital decluttering as well. So one thing that I do personally is at the end of the day, I actually close everything, like all the apps, all the the browser, the tabs, everything. I close absolutely everything, including my email, everything, Outlook. I close absolutely everything. So the next day, I can really start it with clarity and only the things that I need to have open, only the things. And sometimes the laptop also restarts during the night. So by me closing things, I know that I have saved everything I need to save. And again, that closure, right? That I'm done for the day. This is it. Whatever I need for tomorrow, I'll open it and do the work.
Yeah, absolutely. Love it. The next step is to set digital and mental boundaries. We talked about it a few podcasts back about a disconnect and vacation and reset. If you answer emails, you finish your work at 5, but keep answering emails on your phone until 10 p.m., that's not going to help you sleep well. That's a proper disconnect. You need to digitally and mentally disconnect from work and make sure that you let give your brain enough time to calm down. Whether you listen to music or cook, whatever calms you down, that's what you need to do. But definitely put your phone down. Maybe as part of tidying up, leave your work phone at your desk. Don't take it with you. So I think we're all guilty of that. I think I answered not even an email, a Teams from Microsoft at like 9:30 p.m. last night, just to set something for this morning. But you should not do that. I very rarely do that.
Well, one thing that helps me is not having at all any notifications on my phone. Nothing notifies me on my phone. And here is the thing: I'm not in a profession where it's life or death. I'm not emergency contact or like an emergency personnel. Like I'm not a doctor. I'm not a firefighter. So you don't need me to respond like this. And also what you were saying about closing your laptop, this is in a way a boundary, setting a boundary. Like once it's closed, that's it. And nowadays, like you have different routines, like you can actually on your phone, right? Because laptop is one thing, but then the phone, it's always, and for some of us, like we have one phone, right? For both personal and our business. And in this case, like you can actually set routines on the phone. Like the phones now have and their preset routines. Like you can have a nighttime for the phone to fall asleep completely, and then you can have workout, work routine, and you can create your own routines. So what you can do is just choose a routine that's like evening routine or whatever you want to call it, where, as I was saying, like no notifications. Whoever needs you, again, unless you are in some kind of a profession or business that like you need to react, like people need to really call you and you need to react immediately, you don't need this. And if you need to engage in these kind of activities where like you respond to emails at 10 p.m., it really means that you're not managing things properly and you need a better productivity system. So feel free to schedule a consultation call with us to see how we can help you in this aspect. But yeah, let's go to the last one. I know we are almost at time for today.
Yeah.
Which one is the last one, Joris?
It's to get a good night's sleep. It's not just disconnecting from your work. You also need to create a strong evening routine for your wind down and get a sleep routine. Prepare for sleep, and this is all about preparing your mind and body. So it's one side of it is disconnect from work, but the other side you have to tell your body and mind that you are about to go to sleep. I think one of the things we read a while back, Anna, was reduce about an hour before you go to sleep, reduce all the blue screen time, any screen time, like laptop, phone. So also mind. I mean, getting on X and talking, looking at different posts about politics and tariffs doesn't help you sleep well at night. So make sure that you set your brain and your body, both of them, for a good night's sleep.
Absolutely. And yeah, I know like recommendations are like at least I think yeah at least 30 minutes, even an hour before bed, like to not have any screen time, and even lights like for a good night's sleep to reduce the lights and things like this. And it's hard. And like this one actually, like while the other ones, like I personally use these ones, like with closing the day, like planning the next day, closing my laptop, organizing things, even setting boundaries. Like this one, I would say I'm guilty of not following most of the time. From time to time, I do try to add this as a part of the routine, as part of the evening routine, like go brush my teeth, start preparing for the evening. Even asking myself, okay, what am I grateful for? What is the best thing that happened today? Like to set myself for a good night's sleep. But it's really hard. Like it's really hard nowadays. Like we're so um, glued to TVs and the screens, and uh, definitely want to do better with this one for sure. So great reminder.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I mean, and if you want to be really intentional, ask yourself, what's the one thing that I'm grateful today, right? Ending the day with gratitude shifts your mindset and reduces your stress. And literally, when I think about things that I'm grateful for, if I was in front of a mirror, I would see myself starting to smile. And both your externally and internally, when you're smiling, you're happy, then you have a better sleep.
Yeah, absolutely.
All
It
right.
is. It is a great
Time.
way to end the day.
Yeah,
Okay,
time
so
for our actionable takeaways.
just to
Go
sum it
ahead,
up,
Dana.
yeah, just to sum it up. So the five things that we mentioned, and there are probably others that you might already be doing. So feel free to share them. But the five things we mentioned is taking 5 minutes at the end of the day to review your day, like what did you do, and see, okay, check things off, and then together with this, plan what's for the next day. Like what are your top priorities, whether it's one, two, three, five, six top priorities for tomorrow, and then tidy up your space, digital and physical. So digitally close your all the application, close the browser, close everything, so everything is ready for you tomorrow to start a new day. Your desk, like your space, like tidy it up a little bit. Set boundaries, right? Like really clear shutdown routine where closing your laptop, your phone can automatically go into an evening mode where you don't have any notifications. And the last one, which I will be focusing on actually, and want to add to my own routine, is have a wind down routine before bed. So just before bed, like 30 to 60 minutes, get up, go brush your teeth. If you want to meditate, journal, read a, not in your bed, like, but read a romantic book, or a romance, or a
Rom-com.
novel, or whatever, something like this, like something that would put you to sleep, like, and yeah, these are the five things we were talking about, and uh, choose one to if you don't have a evening routine to end the day, choose one of these. If you have, maybe you are not doing all these five things, so you can improve it a little bit.
Absolutely. And here's the best part. You don't have to implement all of these at once. Pick one or two, implement them, try them a few nights, then and a few nights later, try a different one. See which ones work for you. Maybe make your own. But these are the things that are proven that work out. And just start today. That's what I think we talk about almost every podcast. Take care of yourself, right? It's good to start. Do something towards the positive, right?
Absolutely. Love it. And as usual, if you enjoy the podcast, subscribe so you don't miss an episode. You can join us in the mornings live on our YouTube channel, the Plandor YouTube channel, if you want to see us in the morning, how happy we are most of the days. And
Absolutely. I
we'll
would
see
love to
you.
hear from you. Let us know how it worked, which habit worked, what, just DM us, leave a comment, and let us know how it worked, what worked for you. We love to hear from you.
Definitely. And we'll see you bright and early tomorrow, probably around this time, actually, 8:30-ish.
8:30, yeah.
Yes, it's Saturday. So have a wonderful Friday. If you're listening to this podcast on a Friday. If you're listening on any other day, have a wonderful day, and come for the next episode.
Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye everyone.